All right, what do we got here? Ideas for technical equipment. Give me one thing that you and the person next to you talked about. Austin.
Fog machine.
Fog machine. For those who don't know, fog machines are also known as a smoke machine. M-A-C-H-I-N. Why do I put a C in there? Smoke machine. Okay. Something else. Cassandra. Lights. Any special kind of lights? Or just any lights will do. Mark? Spotlights. Anything else? Isaiah? A microphone. Why a microphone, Isaiah?
So the audience can hear.
Good. Nasira?
A stage.
A stage would definitely be helpful. And the whole purpose of a stage?
Is to showcase your talent.
But like the actual stage, like why do they perform on a stage?
So that everybody can see you.
That's right. If you're up on the stage, you're higher up off the ground. That gives more people a chance to actually see the act. Hobbit.
Curtain riser.
A curtain riser. Both my spelling is correct. Joe.
Speakers.
Speakers. Roger.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I forgot.
If you remember, we'll come back to it, okay?
Alright.
Leo.
The costumes.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. What?
Costumes or.
Oh, costume. Oh,
Or
costumes.
you probably want to show up there with talent.
Gotta have costumes.
And talent.
Caleb B.
Why do they call it a microphone when it helps project your voice? Wasn't it a voice phone?
That's not a horrible question, and I'm going to give you my honest answer. I wasn't around when they were giving out names to things, so I did not get to decide that. Roger, you remember?
Music.
What's that?
Music.
Music. So kind of like a...
CD
Leo?
player.
No. So like for music, do you mean in the,
Like from the DJ
a
stand.
DJ stand? Okay.
Or the laptop things. They be doing it off laptops too.
Okay, yeah, now they have speakers that have like Bluetooth in them. You can just play it right off your phone and, okay, so possibly Bluetooth.
Yeah, I ain't about that. Like,
Something else, Viviana?
Sometimes you have cameras if they want to go
Caitlin?
A sound effects.
Sound effects.
yeah, that's his time. Y'all sound different.
Austin?
Pyrotechnics.
Pyrotechnics.
What is that?
I guess that depends on the act, right, Austin?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, if there was a magician up there and they made something disappear, they could have like fireworks go off and be like, oh, it disappeared. Elijah?
Camera. And
Do we have camera?
yeah. Yeah, Viviana said.
Oh, yeah, camera's right here. Yeah, we just did.
Is
Sorry.
that what you said?
Bailey?
A magician didn't need a box.
Okay, so that depends on, but if we're just putting on the talent, I mean, each person who comes to the talent show should kind of bring some of their own stuff for their act, right?
Oh, I got redemption.
Hobbit?
CD player.
Okay, music, you got
Okay.
Elijah?
Chords, like. No, what are them stand things? So you have to stand right. Now we will be presenting blah blah blah.
Oh, like a podium.
Yeah, podium.
Oh,
A
podium.
stand, not them sit.
Oh, and you need the hostess.
Leo?
Yeah.
What are you thinking of?
If you think of it, we'll come back to you. Bailey? backdrop.
Ooh, I know what those are.
I know what it
It's a big bag.
Caleb,
There.
I think we're getting away from the technical side of things. Alright. Do you remember?
Yeah, we're gonna need electricity, so all that stuff burns. Wow.
That was the
We're
man.
trying to go catch it.
A knee slapper.
Alright. Hold on a second. I am going to hope that my technical equipment works properly,
Yeah.
so that if any of you were unsure about some specific things and or definitions, I wanted to at least give you the opportunity to check them out. So I'm going to go over like 5 vocabulary words that I want to make sure you at least have a general understanding of what they mean. You do not need to copy these down and memorize them or anything like that. So, first off, a talent, we were pretty darn close with this, a special ability that allows someone to do something well. A spotlight, I believe that was one of our technical things over there, right? A device that directs a narrow light beam of light onto a small area. So the idea would that be that the stage would be dark except where the actual performer is will be light. A fog machine, do you mind? A fog machine is a device that emits a fog-like vapor, also called a smoke machine. We do have a fog machine over there, don't we? A disco ball. Oh, that bee's not supposed to be there. Ignore that bee. Sorry. A disco ball is a spherical object that reflects light shown on it in many different directions, also called a mirror ball. Is there anybody who does not know what a disco ball is? I mean, it's literally in the shape of a ball, but they say a sphere. And it's got tiny little mirrors all over it, and usually it spins around and it makes really cool light effects. And then, last but not least, a costume, which are clothes that are worn by someone, such as an actor, who is trying to look like a different person or thing. If there are any of these that you are unsure of, please raise your hand and say something now so that we can make sure that you do have a general idea. Bailey.
It's the one, it's like a ball, but there's like little plastic pieces that are colored in with the light goes through it, shines like colors. That's the disco ball.
Say that again?
It's like a ball, there's like plastic circles in it that are colored, like little green, some pink.
Okay, so that's a little bit different than a disco ball. Kind of the same idea came from the disco ball idea, but I think you're thinking of like, it's usually black, and it's got different colored spots on it, and it spins, and it shoots the different lights out in different directions.
whole light bulb?
Same type of idea, but yeah, I mean, technically a disco ball has little tiny mirrors all over it so that it reflects any light that hits it, and it reflects that light in all different directions. Compared to a light, would you say it was a lighting ball? I don't know if that's a technical name. Oh, I don't know. It probably is something like that. The same idea, but yeah, we'll go with a
color ball.
Sure, why not? That's fine.
Color ball.
I think that they are technically different. Other questions? A spotlight is a type of light that directs a narrow beam of light at a small area. It can be used to draw attention to the performer. A fog machine is a device that lets out a vapor that is similar to smoke. It can be used to add more drama to the performance. What else might performers use on stage to enhance or make the show better? We do have numerous examples. I'm pretty happy with that list myself. You got all that stuff, I think you're setting yourself up pretty well. At this time, are there any questions about what we discussed today? Because before you leave here, I want to make sure that you understand the idea of competing in a talent show, as well as possibly planning a talent show. Bailey.
Why do we know this?
So tomorrow, during 4th and 5th hour, you will be... Is there a 4th hour you don't want to go to, or 5th hour you want to go to? Oh, it works. So, during 4th and 5th hour tomorrow, you will be taking the Badger exam one more time.
Again.
And there'll be like 5 or 6 questions.
You bet.
that'll be math, that will relate to this subject.
Wait.
Caleb,
Is that all the questions is 5 and 6?
I believe there's about 5 or 6 questions. It depends on the activity.
So are you talking about like there's 2 sections that
No.
just one section?
Just one.
Oh.
Leo,
Do you know for sure it's under 10?
no, I do not.
What'd you say?
Bailey,
Oh. So is it gonna be like, say, what are the questions gonna be like?
in all honesty, I don't know. I am not allowed to know by law. All I can do is do this activity with you that the state of Wisconsin has given to me. Yes, Bailey?
And you said this is like a class thing?
So what we've done here is we've discussed as a class, this is called the classroom activity part of it. And then what you'll be doing is called a performance task. So, if you remember, we did a couple of these practice things. There was the one about taking a field trip, and whether or not they should go to the zoo, to the aquarium, or to like the museum or something like that. And you had to say, well, they should go to this particular place because most of the kids voted for this one. So my assumption is that you're going to have to come up with reasoning for different parts of the questions and back it up with your ideas.
Did you put on internet?
No. Other questions? Today, we completed an activity about planning a talent show. These ideas may help you when you complete your performance task. Thank you for taking part